Good morning, happy Friday. This is going to be your daily direction for what to do today for Mr. T's class. And I'll make it kind of simple for you. So we're going to take our spelling test. We'll do our DLR quiz. I want you to post your DLR quiz, and I'll show you how to do that in the video. Um, I want you to work on your language, um, context clues. So we did number 2, 3. We're going to work on number 4. I'll have a lesson for each one of those. Also for DLR, you can watch all the lessons. I'll post those. We'll do writing and then science. So let me start out first by walking you through it. Let's go over here. First thing you'll do is you're going to click on spelling and take your spelling test. So there's the grading scale right there. Actually, um, yeah, that's probably right. You can kind of tell because it's in a Google form, so it's gonna grade your test for you, and it's out of 48, I believe, right? So there's your test. All you have to do is watch my lesson on how to take the test and take your test. We did this last week, so this isn't new to you. And when you're done with that, you can scoot on over to your DLR right here. Click on that. Uh, I gave you a copy of the test before you left yesterday. So you'll simply take that test out, take the test. I will do a grader so you can check and see how you did. I want you to, when you're done with it, I want you to post it in here like we normally do. And I don't know, just post it into Friday, right? So you'll take a picture of it and post it on Friday. And we probably will go over that Monday. So I probably won't do a grader. I just want you to take it, do the best you can, post it, and bring it with you to school Monday. And we'll go over it in class Monday. Okay? Alrighty. Moving right along. Once you're done doing DLR, I want you to scoot on down to language right here. Boom. All right, and I want you working on your context clue 4. I have a lesson for each one of these, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, you'll watch the lesson for 4. If you're in my homeroom, you watch the lesson for 4, and then you can work on number 4 and finish it. Um, if you're Mrs. Eaton's homeroom, you'll watch the lessons for 2, 3, and 4, and do all 3 of those for context clues. Okay, so the lessons are in there. Watch the lesson, and then here's what's critical. When you're done today, you need to go in and post all 3 of those. You'll photo them and post them. Okay. Remember what I said about now it's the second 9 weeks, and I'm gonna start holding you a little more accountable. That's an easy thing to do. You hold it up, you photo it. You know how to do it. We've been doing it all year. All right. So yeah, good stuff though. Context clues. All right. Now, when you're done with language, shoot on over to writing. Remember we did this trailer, right, about the mysterious movie theater? Okay. Um, so let me read you mine a little bit. I'll read you what I have so far. Here it is. Ready? This is mine. My story is called Movie Madness. I was sitting at home watching YouTube videos, bored out of my mind. I could feel my bones sinking into the couch. The day before, I was up all night with my friends at a camp out. Just as I was about to slip off to sleep, I heard my mother shouting from the other room. She wanted me to run to the store and grab some milk. Things were really weird now that my dad was gone. Usually he took care of things like dinner and making sure milk was in the fridge. I missed him so much. I peeled myself off the couch, threw my coat on, and slipped my shoes on my feet. Walking down the street, I noticed that it was creepily quiet out. The trees were still, there were no cars or lights glaring at me. You could hear every little noise coming from the sleepy little town of Frankenstein. As I rounded the corner of 12th and Riker Street, I noticed an ominous glow coming from the old abandoned movie theater. I remember my dad always told stories of how he enjoyed that movie theater as a kid. We'd sometimes watch older movies together, and I'd make fun of his weird choices of movies. As I got closer to the old creepy building, I noticed that there was sound coming from the main theater. I was so curious as to what was going on. Was someone fixing the building? Was there an event that I was unaware of? Suddenly, and without warning, the front doors of the theater blew open. I wanted to run away, but something about the theater was drawing me in. Stepping into the theater took every bit of courage that I could muster. As I walked down the aisle, and that's where I left off, I think I'm gonna finish my little story today with you guys. So I want you guys to finish your stories and remember what I said. If your story's done, go ahead. I just want you all go ahead. I'm not even gonna put any. Have some fun. You can when you're done with your story, put your story into Story Jumper. Okay. I'll go in, and you know what would be cool? If I go into Story Jumper and see that you guys finish them up and narrate them, I'll screencast it and post it on YouTube and share it out with everybody. Okay? So have some fun with this little story. I got to tell you, I enjoy writing short stories. I just do. Who would ever thought that for me? But it's fun to let your imagination run wild and make up stories. It is. It is fun. So that was my made up story. Um, Looking forward to reading yours. All right, when you're done with that, one last order of business. I feel like I'm more of a businessman than anything. I want you to go to science, and I want you to click on the assignment top right corner. Open up your scientific method that we worked on, and I want you to slide down here. Work on your hypothesis. Work on your hypothesis. And I'll tell you, if everyone has their experiment set up, right? Complete plane. Remember how I showed you an example? I will fly a complete plane that has a propeller, wheels, and rubber band. I will throw the plane the same way 3 times, right? Same way is important, right? After each throw, I will measure how far the plane travels. Then I will record my data. So if you do that for each of the setups and tell what you're going to do with each of the plane setups, we'll be ready to go on Monday so we can start throwing these balsa wood planes and recording our data. So lots to look forward to. It was a really cool day we had planned today, but it is what it is, people. We got to forge ahead together. Okay. So I feel like it's a good amount of stuff for you guys to do today. Uh, Nothing too crazy, but it's a good amount of work for you guys to do. It's all stuff we work throughout the week on. So um, have a great Friday. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you, God willing, on Monday. All right. Mr. T out.